If you've been trying to get an 800 credit score over the last lifetime, and you don't know how to do it, watch this video. I'm going to show you how to get a perfect credit score or 800 credit score, whichever one you prefer. Hey everybody, my name is Keratin and I'm the CEO and founder of JMS Consulting Firm, and I created this business to help business owners and consumers learn how to master credit, and I also help people learn how to utilize the trust fund that's in their back pocket in order to bootstrap their business and help us accomplish their goals. Now, how to get a perfect credit score. It's not really a myth. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube that showcases how to do it, but I'm going to show you an easier way to do so. And it's pretty simple as soon as you learn the math that's behind it. Now, everybody knows, if you don't, there are 5 key components that make up your credit score, your overall credit score profile. You have your payment history, your credit utilization, derogatory accounts if you have any on your own credit reports. This really don't, it kind of do. Then you got the total number of accounts, you have your age, the average age of your open accounts, and number of inquiries on your credit reports. I said 5, 6, but 5 because the negative items on your credit reports, okay? So depending on the scoring model that you use, each one of those categories is going to carry a different weight towards the overall credit algorithm, which is the score that's going to be calculated. So Vantage scores, it carries more weight over the total amount of debt that you carry on your credit report, and it dates back way further than it does with FICO, okay? So with FICO scores, you got different FICO scoring models as well as different Vantage scoring models, and they're releasing Vantage score, I think TNT and FICO something. Different scoring models, different algorithms are being released. I made more videos about that as well. Just gotta research a little bit more about it. But anyways, right now, payment history makes up the most, then it's credit utilization. Payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. Credit utilization makes up 30%. Then you have the total number of accounts, which makes up, think about 10, 15%-ish. The average age of the open accounts on your credit reports makes up about 10 to 15% in whichever range, and the number of inquiries. Now, this is why it's important to pay all your bills on time, because of the payment history, okay? So payment history, if you have one late payment on your credit report, it could potentially drop your credit profile and your credit score by 30 to 60 points, depending on how thick or thin your overall credit profile is. So the credit utilization is the overall total debt that you have on your credit cards. Utilization does not account for the loans that you might have in your credit reports, auto loan, home loan, personal loan, any kind of loans. It's all on the credit cards. Credit cards makes up the credit card utilization category, okay? So if you don't have a credit card right now, that's why your credit score is as low as it is right now. You need to go and open up some form of a credit card in order to boost your credit score. If that's a secured credit card, I got links to those. Now, if you're a business owner, you don't really need to have too many secured cards, just enough to boost your credit profile. Then you just need to stack on top of that stronger credit lines in order to boost the overall credit profile to look very, very sexy in the eyes of the lenders, okay? I'll go over that later. So if you don't have any credit cards, you actually need to get some of your credit profile, and that's going to add on some points into the credit card utilization section. I know I need to fix this. Credit card utilization section, and it's going to, you need to be mindful of not maxing out the credit cards, okay? So, when do you need to pay off your credit card bills? And there's a myth out there that says, a lot of people saying leave a balance on your credit cards, X, Y, and Z. There might be certain models that do like it whenever you leave a balance on your credit cards. But when it comes to your financial habits, it's always best to pay off your credit cards in full before the statement end date. The statement closing date on every single credit card that's out there is the date that they report the balance to the consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. So you need to pay off your credit cards. The lower, if you have a zero balance, you're going to have 0% utilization in that category. It just makes sense you get the most point total out of that particular category. So that's it for credit card utilization. Then you have the average age of all your open accounts. So if you have student loans, a lot of people in my generation have a lot of student loans on their credit reports, okay? And it's been open for a long period of time. whenever you finally, and I know you're gonna be jumping for joy, and if you finally get the student loans paid off, be mindful that your score might drop because the average age is gonna be depleted. The average age in your credit card, I said credit card, I love credit cards, sorry. The average age in your credit profile category, blah, 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 blah. The average age of the credit profile category is what's going to be hurt, but you can manipulate that in certain ways. The average age is not that big of a deal, but it's okay. Now, total accounts. Total accounts, you need to actually have 21 plus total accounts in order to get to the 850 category. And the number of inquiries, you should have 0 inquiries on your credit reports in order to get to the 850 category if you want a perfect credit score, okay? So it's easy to get inquiries deleted from your credit reports. I got a lot of resources that goes over how to do that. And for the number that you need to have in the average age category to get to an 850 credit score is 9+ years. You should have 0 derogatory marks, a credit utilization of 0%, and you need to have a payment history of 100%. Having all that in each of those boxes is going to create the perfect credit profile. It's going to give you an 850 credit score. Honestly, the more debt you in, the higher credit score you're going to have. Welcome to America. Okay, so that concludes this video. This is pretty much how you create a perfect credit score. If it's an 800, 850, if you want that 800, 850, 800, if you want that 800, 850 credit score, all you gotta do is just follow the tips in this video. If you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I keep dropping more hot content just like this.